Let's see. There we go. Both of those are running. So that looks good. Hello? Alright, let's check if audio sounds good on the YouTube side. Give me a moment for YouTube to catch up. Here we go. Hold on. Let's see. There's audio. Alright, everyone. This is sound test for YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catching up. Game is kind of quiet. Let's turn that back on. Let's jump back over to OBS and I'll get that adjusted. Okay, there we go. Boost that up about to 10. That should be good, maybe. Okay, YouTube test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give that a second to catch up once again. Okay, that sounds fine. If you guys want me to mess with the channels, let me know. Or the volume, the audio channels. Let me know if you need me to adjust it at all. It sounds okay to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Let's jump over to the Twitch side. Oh, mute YouTube. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Let's hear that. Yeah, it sounds good to me. Turn that back on, remute that. Hello everyone and welcome. Today is a bonus stream. Excuse me. Okay, let me rearrange that so I can actually see what's happening in chat and everything. There we go. Oh, let's pull up chat down here as well. Stream manager. Mute that so we're not getting feedback. Jump over to there. Hello everyone and welcome to a bonus stream. This is kind of a low stakes bonus stream. It's currently Thanksgiving Day and I've got a couple of minutes to hop on and mess around. So I wanted to introduce you guys to Beer Haver, my alcohol locked Ultimate Ironman. I've only just barely started him. Actually a while back I started him, did a little bit, recorded that. I might release that on the YouTube, you know, the opening bit of this, or I might put it off for a long time before I want to do like a compilation or whatever. Anyway, basically the idea is that I can only drink alcohol and eat kebabs, and I can eat kebabs because you get kebabs from the Drunken Dwarf. That's my only justification for kebabs. There are better healing sources in alcohol, so they're not even that good of a source. They also heal like a random amount and can even like reduce your stats and stuff. So kebabs are not huge, but they'll come in a pinch, I think, somewhere. Anyway, basically, so I can only drink alcohol and eat kebabs. All the money that I get is beer money, and so can only be spent on getting beer or kebabs or other alcohols, right? So anything alcohol is fine. And then if I gather things, so like for example, if let's click this. I'm gonna readjust the size and everything here in a minute. If I come down and mine tin and copper, that's technically beer money as well. And so then it would have to eventually be used to make money to then buy beer. So like I could mine tin and copper and then smelt it and then make it into a thing. And that's kind of the final stage of that. So like I could get the tin and copper, come up, make like medium bronze helms, but I wouldn't be allowed to equip the bronze helms because that's beer money. You don't wear beer money, you go and sell it. So I'd have to sell it and then that money gets to sit around and be for beer. Yeah, and then if I kill a monster or complete a quest, the rewards from those, aside from coins are always beer money, the rewards from those are considered like trophies and therefore are not required to be sold for beer money. So you'll see that I have a couple of things equipped. I have a chef's hat, a ghost speak amulet, and a bronze square shield. I got the hat and the shield from goblins, and I got this from, you know, the obvious quest, the ghost slayer or whatever it was. yeah, without further ado, the main thing that I want to get done is mess with my settings and get this looking more correct. So let's kind of just go from the top down. I don't think I need to worry about activities. Oh, tile highlighting. What is... No, we're not highlighting our tiles. What's that about? All settings. I'm going to turn that off. Entities on mouse over. No. We don't need... Oh, destination tile. I do like to have this on, and then I set it to black. So we'll save that. And we don't want it always on top. We pretty much want, like, most things turned off for the most part. I've been playing RuneScape for pretty much my whole life, and so I want things to be... Or actually, let's get the display fixed. Or actually, no, I think that's a simple setting. Resizable classic. There we go. That's... Is that right? I feel like I normally play with all the borders and stuff. Well, oh well. This is fine. I need to mess with the UI next interface. I think I go for like 200. Okay, that feels a lot better. Let's fix classic on it. There we go. That's what I did. Okay. Okay, 200 and fixed classic. There we go. This looks right. I wish I could just like export all the settings from my main and then import them on here. But anyway, audio, I don't think we need to mess with those. Chat, I don't think we need to mess with chat things. Control. Anti-drag, shift click to drop items is fine. Control this camera. Oh, can we... Yeah, we need to change that. Map hotkeys, that's all fine. Display, hide roofs, off, good. Scroll wheel will change zoom distance. Limit frame to 60, that's good. It'll crash my computer otherwise. Pronouns, profanity filter, supply piles on death. On death, in eligible areas, food and potions will be dropped as a pile of supplies where you died rather than going to a gravestone. No, that's not normal behavior. It should go to the gravestone. Auto-equip worn items from gravestone. No, we have to choose to equip our things. Ammo, turn that off. Ammo picking behavior, it should go into our inventory and then we equip it. Death protection from cosmetics. Cosmetic upgrades such as ornament kits may cause certain items to be protected during non-PvP death rather than falling to a grave. Use the items kept on death screen to see how your items will behave. I'm actually a little inclined to keep this on. Cosmetics aren't really gonna affect, or no, that would prevent us from losing the item. I don't want to lose the cosmetic though. Well, I guess worst thing that happens is it goes to Death's graveyard, and then we can pick it up from there for a higher cost. So that's fine, actually. That's fine. Logout timer's fine. Options on the compass for orientation. It's fine. Snow overlay, yeah. This all looks good. Wait, what? Oh, that's for beta worlds. Interface, I think, is pretty okay. Show data orbs. That's what those are. Pop-up promotional messages. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Collection log, no addition pop-up is good. Combat achievement task completion pop-up is good. Precise combat level. This. You know what? Yeah, that sounds interesting. Label up interfaces, no. Enable new style skill guide interface. I like the old one, so we can leave that. I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. Store it, and then turn that off. There we go. This is normal behavior. This should not be zooming in and out. There's a lot, I don't know about the new stuff, but there's a lot of stuff in old school. This is how it was back in the day, and so not being able to scroll in and out, everything was kind of packed as, you know, in a certain amount of density, so that this specific zoom level always looks good and is readable. If you zoom out too much, everything gets really clustered together and it's hard to read, and if you zoom in too much, then it's pointless. What's the point of the mini-map? I like organized by storyline. Show as unavailable. Show quests you lack the recommended stats for. Show as normal. Hide unstarted quests. Hide quests in progress. Hide completed quests. Yes. You know, all of this is fine. Oh, the colors. I need to change those. I need to go look at what colors I have set on my main just so that it looks consistent to me. I don't remember off the top of my head. Show the remaining XP for a level in the stats panel. That's fine. Mouse over to... No, I don't need that. Show prayer tooltips. We don't need those. Special attack tooltip. We don't need. Modified stats overlay. Display modified stats overlay? No. Show tooltips for modified stats overlay? No. Relative stat value. Number? No. Display buff bar. We don't need a buff bar. We don't need to know about the buffs. We don't need the home teleport cooldown. We don't need the cooldown. Or we don't need it displaying cooldown to us. That doesn't matter. Anti-venom and poison durations doesn't matter. Poison damage. Remaining ammo. Wilderness cave decay? What? I don't know what that is, but we don't need it. Group woodcutting bonus we don't need. The displays for, once again, just to reiterate, Leprechaun's luck. No. Okay. There, mini menu ordering. We don't need to reorder the menu. They're fine as is. Start position, that's fine. Mini menu spacing value, what? Scroll bar, I do like the scroll bar. The scroll bar is nice on the mini menus. Disable entity options. Entities including NPCs, items, and objects in the world such as tree. Oh, that's more mini menu crud. Warnings, I'm not worried about warnings so much. Show warnings on wilderness, terrible whatever's on high risk worlds, don't care. Casting, yeah, I don't need that. Untradeable items, always trigger warning. Yes, I do like this. Let's up this to 1 mil. Just so it doesn't bother us at all. That can be useful. I'm not planning on doing bank scumming. I'm an ultimate Ironman, so I kind of accepted that what I'm going to be doing is working out of these. So using like death retrieval services feels it feels like cheating in my opinion. But I don't know. My opinion might change later on. Show confirmation when paying for items from Bravestone. No. World Switcher confirmation. No. Bank deposit item quantity check. No. Just deposit everything. Yeah, that's good. Show warning on exiting Fark's Enclave. No. Warning on exiting Fark's Enclave on a high-risk world. Show warning taking canoe to wilderness. Wilderness on high-risk world. When a buy offer price is too high in the gap, doesn't matter. When a sell offer price is too low, don't care. There we go. That's how we get rid of that. We don't want to track loot. We don't want to track consumed loot. Let's clear tracked loot. I don't know if I have any, but that was on, and I've been playing. Ground item overlay. Excuse me. We don't need an overlay for ground items. Show less. High scores in world lookup. Not fine. Yeah. Controls, fine. Chat was fine. Audio is fine. Activities. We can come to these when they become relevant. I think that sets us up. I think that's all the settings I'm worried about. There we go. There's my one black tile. I was very resistant to getting this destination tile. However, when I went to go do Vorkath, I was struggling a bit with figuring out how to do like the small space walking, and turning this on was huge. Because what's happening right now, you don't need your current tile. It's completely useless to do. I mean, if you're bad at the game, yeah, go ahead and use current tile. But this is entirely sufficient. You can see that the box is on until you reach it. So my current tile, I know where my current tile is because it's either not at the destination. You know, okay, so it's one of three places. It's either where I'm standing, where I've clicked, or on its way there. And that's all you really need. As long as you know that much, you can do pretty much any content. Now, I haven't gone and done like Doom or anything like that, but I don't know, maybe when I get to those, I'll change my minds about tile marking. But I've done things like Zulra without tiles marked, so, you know, I mean, and I'm bad at video games, so you guys don't need it either. Anyway, do I not have a weapon still? What the heck? Why don't I have a weapon? Okay, let's check out where we're at. Quest list. What have we done? We completed 2 quests. Let's actually go ahead and open up the settings for that, because I would like to see... Please turn that off, thank you. I would like to see what I've already done. So let's scroll through... Oh, wait. I want to hide members quests. Nope. No, that's not it. Quests. Maybe... Yeah, free members is how we're gonna have to do it, I guess. Yeah, there isn't an option just to get rid of those. So here's all the members quests that we can't do. At least until we defeat Elvarg. Anyway, so we've done Restless Ghosts and Tutorial Island. Oh, Tutorial Island's a quest? I never knew. That's cool. Okay, well anyway, we completed Tutorial Island, obviously. And then we did Restless Ghosts. So... I guess without further ado, let's kind of get in and do something. What should our goal be, chat? Let me know if you have an idea of what you'd like to see me do next. I'm thinking Cook's Assistant, maybe? Let's see about doing Cook's Assistant. Now, since I am a alcohol-locked Ironman, I cannot pick up items off the ground. So I'm gonna go do this quest, and what this is gonna look like is it's gonna be real tedious. But essentially, there's eggs over in the chicken coop, right? I could, on a normal account, go pick those up, and then go pick some wheat, and then go get some milk into a bucket and that kind of stuff. But all of that would be beer money, because it's gathering. I've gathered a resource and then convert it into a thing that's higher value. I have to sell that for beer. I can't give that to him, so I have to go get it as a reward from a quest or a combat, a drop from a combat. So that's gonna complicate things. If I'm remembering right, I'm gonna be doing a lot of imp killing. Considering we're in free-to-play, and there's a bunch of items that you need for quests from imps. Anyway, what am I to do? You're a cook. Why don't you bake me a cake? Oh, don't talk to me about cakes. What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm a terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. Oh, I've forgotten to buy the ingredients, but I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. What will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Would you help me, please? Yeah, okay. Yes, I'll help you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I need milk and egg and flour. I'd be very grateful if you can get them for me. So where do I find these ingredients then? Actually, you know what? I have an idea where to get this stuff. Now, I'll probably be doing a bit of reiterating today, but that's just the way RuneScape goes. Anyway, so let's head over to the chicken coop. So the first thing I want to look into is the egg. So I'm going to have my guy walk in, and I'm going to pull up OSRS wiki. Excuse me. The wiki, please open and load. Thank you. Egg. And then I'm looking for item sources. Let's see. Here we go. It looks like the only place I can get an egg is from an imp. Or well, I could get it from a different type of larder, from a coop, or a chicken coop. Actually, let's go ahead and look into coops. Found 3 different pens in Gillenar. Okay, so that would be technically gathering as well, I think. Let's keep walking up there anyways. So it's looking like the only way that I can get this egg is one of 2 things. Either I spend a lot of time killing imps for a 1 in 25 chance at an egg, or I gain membership, train up my construction level high enough to build a kitchen and then a larder, and all along the way making sure that I've gathered all my planks and resources and everything for these from combat or quest achievements. So this is on the ground, this is gathering. Then if I take this egg, that's beer money. I can't give that to the cook. So let's examine it. It has a high and low of 2 and 1, so I don't think I'm going to get any money for selling this. I don't quite remember how these works. I could also click on one of these coops and gather an egg from there, but once again, that's the same issue. So, chickens. You can kill chickens. Let's kill one. But they don't drop eggs. No matter how much I kill these chickens, they will never drop an egg. I have to go kill an imp. So let's go ahead and gather these things up. So this was from a kill and not a gathering point. So I can utilize these. So I can bury these bones. Let's do that real quick. Let's continue on north. And the raw chicken, I can cook this, but I can't eat it. So for this, for the raw chicken, can I... Oh, right. Members. Okay, I understand. I'm so used to playing on my main, which is on members. I might keep doing that. I might keep clicking on like agility shortcuts and being like, oh yeah, can't do that. It's just that agility is such a great skill. It's honestly the best skill in the game, and I'm not even doing a bit here. I feel like, so sailing came out recently, and I feel like the XP rates on that are very fast. At the very least, it's very fast up through the first 30 levels, and I'm told that it slows down after that. Oh, where am I going? There should be some, like, imps out here. Oh, wait. I want to go to Falador. Falador is where all the imps are at. So let's keep heading that way. Anyways, let's open this up. Looking good. Keep walking. Again, can't use the agility shortcut as I'm free to play. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of music. So I had previously made a spreadsheet with all of the alcohols in free to play. I don't think I have it anymore. Actually, it might be in my drive. Let me go check that out. My drive, make sure I keep walking, please. And, oh, that's bear, not beer. Let's look this up. Maybe this one? The untitled one? Oh, here it is. It was untitled, so I'm lucky to have found this. So yeah, here we go. In free-to-play, we only have so many options. We have beer. We have Asgardian Ale. We have Wizard's Mind Bomb. Let's click out there. We have Dwarven Stout, we have Karamja Rum, and we have Jug of Wine. These are all of our alcohol consumables in free-to-play. Among these, let's see, everything except Karamja Rum and Jug of Wine all only heal 1 HP. So, I'm going to be wanting Karamja Rum and Jug of Wine. Like, those are going to be our main things. Oh, an event. Pheasants. Okay, I'll help with your pheasants. So this is a challenge, right? Two-tailed pheasant, please. We can do that. This is a challenge, so whatever we get out of this is going to be a reward. Aside from coins, which again are always beer money. So now bring me the raw pheasant. Yes, sir. Hello, sir. What do we get? Ooh, a fun cosmetic. I think these are set now. But anyway. Oops. Scrolling too much. There we are. Looking good. Looking respectable. But yes, so Jug of Wine is probably going to be our best thing. The other thing to consider is that literally all of the alcohol we can get in free-to-play has a negative attack modifier. And since this is our only source of healing, we will be basically always at level 1 attack. So there's no point in us training it at all. So we're just going to focus on strength chaining. And even then, 2 of the beers that we can get, Wizard Mind Bomb and Dwarven Stout, both give negative strength bonuses. So we're probably going to be avoiding those in pretty much all situations, except Dwarven Stout. We might use that for mining and smithing. I don't anticipate we'll be needing a magic bonus, hardly at all. At least not till we get to free-to-play. Anyway, let's see. Alright, talk to him. Asgardian Ale, Wizard Mind Bomb, and Dwarven Stout. Okay. Right now, Asgardian Ale gives a better strength bonus. Is that ever? I don't know if I made these scalable. I also don't recall if these are percentages. Anyway, it looks like right now Asgardian Ale is going to be our best bet for strength bonuses. So we'll grab that. Get that guy into rotation. Can I? Nope. We have to do it all through talking. Okay. We'll get just a couple of these and we'll save them. One more. Cool. Let's throw these at the bottom. Okay, and then we are looking for... I'd like to get rid of this chicken, but I'd like to get the cooking experience out of it. Eventually, we'll get a high enough cooking level that we can make wine. Now, that's not going to be important while we're in free-to-play. But after we defeat Elvarg, we'll be going into pay-to-play, maybe. At some point, I think we'll be entering pay-to-play. So, having cooking level to make our own wines then will be important. There's a range. Cool. Hope everyone is having a happy Thanksgiving. There we go. Level 2 cooking. Let's examine that. 2 and 1. So I expect I won't get any money for this. So let's walk back over to the general store and just confirm that I won't get money for 1 coin low alks. Or 2 coin high alks. I believe general stores go based off of the high alk value. I can't remember off the top of my head the rates. I'd looked all this up back when I started this account. I always really wanted this to be like kind of a high effort thing, but I feel like I've got enough high effort projects that I'm not getting to simply because there's just not time or capacity for them. in my life right now. And so I really need something to be low effort, and I think this is the perfect thing to be low effort. I can just kind of hop on for a couple minutes here or there, and play a little UIM. So let's trade shopkeeper. See value. Oh, he will buy it for 1 coin. So high alc 2. I think it might be 50%. So that gets us another coin for beer money. There you go. No beer in there, so we can't buy any of that anyway. I do enjoy the nice, refreshing taste of coconut Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored, but I could be. Dr. Pepper Kroger Company, reach out to me. I'd be happy to drink an entire Dr. Pepper every stream in exchange for 1 Dr. Pepper every stream. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, I think where I dropped off last time with this was, oh, do we have someone else already killing imps out here? I hope not. Anyway, there should be imps spawning around out here. It's usually pretty packed with them. At least that's when I'm not looking for them. Looks like I just saw someone kill an imp. There's an imp over there. Let's attack that imp. Nope, someone else got to it first. Oh no, are there like bots here? No, that looks like a real person name. Oh no, he's gonna make it first. Oh, he got to it before me. Uh-oh, this place is pretty crowded. We might have to... Oh, what? Someone else got the egg drop! Oh, that's a little frustrating. Oh yeah, he's gonna get to it first. That's a spawn there, so let's go stand next to that spawn. I want to kill 1 here. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's tagging them so that I don't get them. He sees that I'm an ultimate Ironman, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this guy have him. You know, that's kind of an ass move. I want to at least attack 1 imp while I'm here. Tinderbox, that could be useful. There we are. Take that, you friggin' imp. We are unfortunately in a multi-combat zone, so he could totally come over and just ruin this for me. My man, please don't be an asshole. Please, 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 just let me have this 1 kill and then I'll leave. I'm pretty sure there's also imp spawns over at Wizard's Tower, so I'm gonna go check over there. It's probably gonna be slower imps, but at least I won't have competition. We get Hammer and Ashes. Oh no! Get off me. Actually, let's fight him. What's his level? 5? I think we can handle him. Yeah, we're 7.5, so. If we take a little damage. Oh, how do I turn this off? We'll look this up. Get that turned off. This is the only health bar that you really need. Either he's alive, he's on his way to die, or he's dead. Like, I don't need to know the numbers. This doesn't help me. Maybe on bosses. I used to have this on bosses, but I turned it off. Just because it was visually it was getting in the way, and for like for harder bosses where I'm still kind of figuring them out, I kind of don't care where their health is at. I'm just trying to survive, and seeing more of the screen is more valuable to me than having a number that I'm not even gonna take the time to parse, you know? And then in situations like this, it really doesn't matter here. Excuse me. On account of, let's drink a little beer. On account of, this guy should be easy for me to kill. Really, I just need to monitor my health and not die. Come on, I know we can get him. Let's do strength. Excuse me. Ouch. Let's run away for a second. Drink a little beer. One more. That should be good. Now, we want to hold on to our beer glasses because we can find barrels throughout the game to get free beer. How's our strength doing? Still boosted. This will also get us a cape, which, if I'm remembering right, should have... Actually, let's get out of here before he respawns. Yes, okay, I was right. It does have stats. Alright, that'll give us a little bit more defensibility. There's too much competition for imps there. Actually, there's also... I know for a fact there's an imp over at Draenor Manor, but that's only one imp. Oh, wait, there's an imp there. Wait, I can't use the shortcut. Oh well. Well, remember we saw an imp there? I'm pretty sure that there's at least 2 spawns over here in the tower. Oh, right. I remember now. There was a setting that I had to do. Boss health overlay, normal health overlay. Find any enemy, that's fine. Name and health overlay, no thank you. Health overlay display type? No thank you on that as well. Render distance, we don't need that up. We can do that all the way down. There we go. This is more classic. So when we walk across that bridge again, it'll probably be next stream, unless there's no imps out here. Well, I guess it would make sense for there to not be imps out here. Anyway. Yeah, because the imp stole the beads from the guy here, and then scattered. What's that? That's a wizard there. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna bother with starting the quest just yet. We can still get the beads without starting the quest. And I'm wondering, I think there might be cool dialogue if we already have the beads. Looks like we've got nothing here that we care about either. Okay, let's move on. I did see one spawn over in Port Sarum. So we can go there, probably, for a consistent guaranteed kill. I worry about the one over in Draenor on account of it can take a long time. So if we're fighting him inside the gate and he teleports outside the gate, it takes a really long time to run around. And it's faster over here at Port Sarum. If that imp teleports across the barrier, that's much faster run around. So I think I want to go there for consistent imp kills. And then we can periodically, I guess, maybe every stream or maybe like a half hour or so. I don't have much time left that I can stream today. But, yeah, it'll keep us close to a better spot for imp hunting. Huh? What was that? Oh, right. I got my prey on still. Turn that off. Avast ye, scurvy dogs! Sailing has arrived! Who's sailing? Everyone. Oh, wait, was that 2? No, I'm just seeing things. There's only one there. Okay. Push myself here. Maybe he'll run more. Yeah, okay. I don't know if our position affects where these imps run off to. Get him! Get him, beer haver! I know you've got it in ye! Oh, he healed. Did he? I think he healed in the time it took me to walk over there. Ah, max hit of 2! Alright! Let's go! Wizard's hat? I think this gives better stats than the chef hat. Excuse me. Yeah, the chef hat gives no stats. And this gives some stats. So we'll wear this, but we're gonna keep our hands on the chef hat. Okay, where is the spawn for that imp? And what is the respawn time for imps? I saw the imp over here. Let's jump over to the wiki real quick and check out imps. They have a respawn time of 50 ticks or 30 seconds. Both those are being the same. Anyway. Spawn 6. Sort this by free to play. Looks like Karamja Volcano has 8 spawns. Scattered around Varrock, there are 8 as well. South of Falador is 3. Edgeville has 3. Those seem to be all the notable ones. Draenor Village has 1. Remington. Oh, okay, so we must have killed the Draenor Village one just now. It must have hopped the fence at some point. I kind of want to go over to Karamja Volcano. However, we can't just go to Karamja Volcano. We don't have any money that we can spend on that. Now, we could justify going to Karamja to buy wine, and then when we're there fighting the imps before we come back. So that is an option. I want to look into, before we commit to going to Karamja, I want to look into if there's other ways. I don't think there's any way in free-to-play to get to Karamja without paying for it. Yeah, I think we have to pay money to get to Karamja. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. If you guys know a way to get there without paying money in free-to-play. We have so far completely avoided spending beer money for non-beer things. So, I want to keep it that way for as long as possible. If we get to a point where it's just impossible for us to progress otherwise, then we'll look into what we're gonna do about that. Off the top of my head, I feel like at the very least we'll start a tracker. Yeah, we'll need to start a tracker that's like, this is how much beer money we have lost along the way. And then maybe some kind of, I guess, punishment or some way to make it up. I don't know. For now, we're not going to do that. We're not spending our beer money on non-beer things. So that's where we're at with the account. Let's get to Varrock, because there were a bunch of spawns over there. And actually, let's pull up the map of that. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Show map. Okay, Edgeville's got some. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. 2 up there on North Varrock. Yeah, I think Northeast Varrock, near the Northern Church, is probably where we want to go. So let's head over there. Yeah, I feel like all we're going to get done in this stream is we're going to find a spot to hunt imps. And it's actually I've got only like 3 minutes left. So yeah, that's all we're really going to get done. So thank you all for coming to this bonus stream. We're going to finish walking over towards northeast Varrock and see if it isn't busy there, and maybe start killing a few imps. If we get lucky, we'll get an egg and we can move on to the next item. But a bit of a spoiler is I'm pretty sure I have to get all of these items from imps. I know that you can get red cape. You can get, what is it? What am I thinking? Wheat. You can get wheat from imps. You can also get pots from imps, and you can also get buckets from imps. If I can get all 3 of those things, I think I can do the quest. Now, even though, so with cow's milk, I'll have to double check this. If there's a way to get cow's milk without pulling it from cows, then then we'll be locked into that. Actually, let's look that up right now. Let's look that up right now and find out. Let's see. OSRS bucket of milk. Creation, uses, mini quests, pets, products, items, sources. Here we go. From larders. And there's a spawn in Relica. There is no way, free nor member, for us to acquire a bucket of milk directly. So there's a spawn in Relica, but that would be picking it up off the ground, which is gathering. We can collect it from larders, so that's potentially through a construction method we could get that. And then those are all products. That's it. Looks like the quests that need this are Cook's Assistant, Plague City, that's members. Gertrude's Cat, I think, is also members. I could be wrong on that. Ghost Ahoy, Tale of Two Cats, Rat Catchers, Rescue Possess. So Cook's Assistant's really the only one that this might lock us out of. I guess, chat, let me know. What do you think? As long as I acquire the bucket as a reward from combat or a quest, can I justify collecting cow's milk into it? Like, is that good enough? I guess another way to think about it, right, is if I'm remembering right, one of the rewards for the Cook's Assistant quest, nice, another strength level, is a cake, presumably made from the ingredients that we have gathered. So, I think I could be justified. Ooh, a black bead. All right, that's huge. That's one of the 4 beads. We'll be holding on to this for a while. Oh, I already have a hammer. What's this worth? I'm not going to be able to sell it for anything. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, sorry. What was I saying? Is that guy, is he wood cutting or? Yeah, he's wood cutting. He's not imp hunting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think on the bucket of milk. I really don't want to gather it. I really want to avoid doing that. So I might just say Cook's Assistant is one that we cannot get done until we get members. So we might have to move on from this quest. 2 beads already? What is this? We do still want to kill the imps anyway, so us finding this spot is good. I might grind out for these beads, because I know that we can get, excuse me, we can get all 4 beads in free-to-play, and we don't have to worry about any kind of gathering or break our, we don't have to scuff our alcohol locked account. There he is. So, Cook's Assistant, probably not happening. Almost certainly not happening unless we come up with something, which, according to the wiki, there isn't a way. So yeah, you know what? I'm deciding right now we're not going to get Cook's Assistant done. We can get it done as much as we can, so we can get the egg, and if we get lucky with a pot of flour drop or a wheat drop and a pot drop from the imps while we're trying to collect these beads, then we can at least partially complete it. And so then when we get to members, if we can manage to build a house per our rules, then actually no, now that I think about it, don't think we can. Oh, bucket, that's so clutch. Okay. I know I just said that we probably aren't gonna get to use this for Cook's Assistance, but it is a thing that I was looking for, so it's really exciting to get, even accidentally. So I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Buckets do have uses, but we'll have to think through this. I'm thinking Cook's Assistant might be uncompletable for an alcohol locked account. So I'm pretty sure there's no way. I don't think you can get a house. Ooh, bucket of water. Let's drop the beer glass. Get the ashes. Collect up that beer glass again. Excuse me. Let's move these down. The bucket of water is more valuable to me than the bucket, because a bucket of water can become a bucket. But a bucket is just a bucket. I can't turn it into a bucket of water because that would be gathering. Well, I could, but then I would have to eventually sell it or its product. This, however, having a bucket of water is pretty good. Actually, can I transfer that into a beer glass? No. Or a beer glass into that? No. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I can use a bucket on an empty vial to make a vial of water. And then that gives me, as long as I get the vial or the resources to make the vial from combat, that gives me stuff to make a potion, which I'm now remembering is Herbalore, which is a member skill, so it doesn't really matter to our account for a long time. So we might drop these buckets next stream. Or next bonus stream. Come on, get the imp. Get the imp. Yeah, there we go. Tinderbox. Ashes. We got bunches of beer. I'm not too worried. Okay. Last imp. Last imp for now. And then we'll call it there. So thank you all for coming to a HP level and a combat level. That's big. Okay. Thank you all for coming to bonus stream. These alcohol locked Ultimate Ironman bonus streams are going to be kind of lower energy, lower effort anyway. Kind of the goal with them is that it's a thing that I can just kind of hop on and do and have fun here and there. So there's not going to be any real schedule to it. If you want to keep up to date with these, I created a completely separate playlist on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube channel, there should be a link to my website so if you go to my website, then from my website, there's a link to my YouTube. I could put the link directly to the YouTube on here, but I do really want to encourage people to go to my website. Where are we going? It's gonna be real sad if it gives me a message saying cannot reach target. We're going on a journey. Is this a record? Is this the longest ever auto path ever in RuneScape? Let's see how far we go. I might clip this out. Holy cow. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's even another imp right next to him. This was so long. Okay. We'll count that up. What do we get? Oh, we got 2 kinds of ashes. That's okay. Alright, well, let's scatter those. We'll keep a hand on those. I was planning on that last kill to be the outro, but we'll get another one just because it's convenient. Thank you all for coming. This was a bonus stream. If you want to keep up to date with these things, it's on my YouTube. You know how to get there. If you really, really care to keep up with it, you'll get there. Or you're already there. That's another thing too. Another bead? What? This is going so fast. All we need now is the red bead. Man, I worry if I end stream, we're probably not going to get it for like 100 imp kills at least. we'll go way dry. Well, it is Thanksgiving Day, and it's more important that I go spend time with my family and my wife's family. And yeah, so this is where we're gonna call it. Thank you all for coming. This has been Beer Haver. I am your host, the world famous Artisan, also known as Artisan Bubblegum. Check out my website at www.worldfamousartisan.com to see all my other cool content and links to all my other things that I do. I make video games, fun videos, I do art. I also run a Discord server, so you can check out all that cool stuff through the website. Thank you all, and goodbye. Remember to have fun, be safe, and uninstall RuneLite.